Straight on now to the women's pairs, and this features in lane number 3, so that's 4 from the bottom of your picture, the British duo, and here they are. It's Blackie in the glasses. Say they're both wearing glasses, so that's hardly helpful, is it? As you look at them now, they've gone for a fast start. It's Blackie who's in the bow, and in the stroke seat, sitting in front of her, that's Cath Bishop. These two who were silver medalists behind Emma Robinson and Alison Korn in the World Championships in Germany last year. And against the Dane, should say in lane number 5, the Danes closest to you in the red and white. Then the Russians in blue, that's Albina Ligacheva and Vera Pochetaeva, who were 5th in that World Championship final. Then the two British rowers who are in the lead at the moment, and then for South Africa, Helen Fleming, Lindsay Cretchley, and right on the far side, it's the Americans Amy Martin and Linda Miller, who were bronze medalists just behind the British last year in the Worlds. Again, not too many American crews here. Bits and pieces of class, but also 1 or 2 experimental combinations. As you see, Maria Vra on the right, and sitting in front of her, Christina Rindom. 26-year-old Danes, 6th in the final, and finished 3rd in all 3 World Cup competitions last season. But there are the 2 leaders. Coming through the first quarter of the race there. On the left of the picture there, that's Blackie, 32 years of age. More of her when we catch up with them. And Britain through in the half distance, every stroke a winning one so far. And as we watch this race, just some information from Itstock Shop. Happy with his race in the men's single sculls. He was hoping that he could win it, and this was his goal. Back to the women now, and facing you there, Cath Bishop from Marlow Rowing Club, who originally began her rowing career at Cambridge, comes from Leigh-on-Sea in Essex, but these days lives in Maidenhead. And the 2 British women making a solid impression on this race. They burst away from the rest of the field, and this is a really impressive piece of rowing. 136.14 for the first quarter, then 140.05, and now steady in the 3rd quarter of the race. Mike Spracklin, of course, the man who is the head coach for all the women's squad. Sitting behind there for representing Thames Rowing Club, that's Blackie. She's been rowing for some 10 years, hails from Edinburgh, formerly a pretty good athlete. As we see the battle here for 2nd and 3rd between Denmark, who are getting the better of the Russians now, and that's a very good burst there. The Danes looking much stronger, the Russians with very little to give now, and the Danes looking for clear water and on the chase as we come into the enclosures. But the 2 British women, Dorothy Blackie and Cath Bishop, have got this well within their grasp. Well, this is a very good start for them. They're going to be extremely pleased with this. Nice and even race. They've controlled it from the start. They take first place and the 8 points. Then across the line, Denmark. Russia in 3rd place. And then crossing the line in 4th, the Americans, rather disappointing there, Amy Martin and Linda Miller. And the South Africans 5th, and in 6th place, Lithuania. More to come after these messages.